Before we start the video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thompson, a spry 90-year-old man, sat comfortably in his seat aboard a crowded flight. As he gazed out the window, his mind wandered back to his childhood, a time when he faced his own share of bullies. Growing up, he had learned the importance of standing up for oneself and protecting those who couldn't defend themselves. The flight attendant, Sarah Collins, had caught John's attention earlier. She had a kind smile and a warm demeanor, making the passengers feel at ease. John admired her professionalism and how she handled the various demands of the passengers. However, his admiration turned into concern when he noticed a young man, David, behaving rudely towards Sarah. David, a tall and muscular man in his 20s, seemed intent on making Sarah's job difficult. He snapped his fingers impatiently, rudely demanded extra snacks, and spoke to her in a condescending tone. John could see the distress on Sarah's face, and it brought back memories of his own encounters with bullies. Unable to ignore the situation any longer, John mustered his courage. He gently tapped David on the shoulder, surprising him. "Excuse me, young man," John said firmly but politely. "I couldn't help but notice the way you've been treating the flight attendant. It's important to show respect and kindness to others, especially those who are working hard to make our journey comfortable." David looked taken aback for a moment, but his expression quickly turned into a sneer. "Mind your own business, old man," he retorted dismissively. "What are you going to do about it?" John smiled calmly and responded, "Well, son, it seems you need a lesson in humility." With surprising agility, John swiftly reached into his bag and pulled out a small harmonica. He began playing a tune, filling the cabin with a soulful melody. The passengers looked up from their activities, captivated by the unexpected music. As the harmonica's sweet notes danced in the air, something remarkable happened. David's aggressive demeanor faded, replaced by a look of awe. The melody touched a long-lost chord within him, awakening memories of a happier time. His tough exterior began to crumble, revealing vulnerability underneath. When the plane finally landed, the passengers applauded John's impromptu performance. Sarah, her initial anxiety transformed into gratitude, approached John and shook his hand. "Thank you, sir," she said, her voice choked with emotion. "You not only stood up for me but also showed David a different perspective. It's incredible what a little kindness and music can do." David, his demeanor altered by the encounter, approached John hesitantly. "I'm sorry for my behavior," he mumbled, his eyes downcast. "I don't know why I acted that way. Thank you for reminding me of who I truly am." John patted David on the shoulder. "We all make mistakes, young man," he said gently. "The important thing is to learn from them and strive to be better. Remember, kindness can transform both the giver and the receiver." As the passengers disembarked, John and David exchanged contact information. Over time, they developed an unlikely friendship, with David seeking guidance from the wise old man who had put him in his place. In the end, John's act of courage and compassion had a profound impact on both Sarah and David. It served as a reminder that age should never be a barrier to standing up for what is right, and that kindness has the power to change lives, even in unexpected ways. Months passed, and John's friendship with David deepened. They met regularly, sharing stories and lessons learned from their respective journeys through life. David, once a bully, had transformed into a compassionate and considerate young man. One evening, as John and David sat in a cozy coffee shop, reminiscing about their shared experiences, a local news segment caught their attention. The headline read, "Former Bully Launches Anti-Bullying Campaign." Intrigued, John and David turned their attention to the television screen. The news anchor reported how David, inspired by John's act of kindness and the profound impact it had on his own life, had embarked on a mission to spread awareness about bullying and promote empathy among youth. The segment showcased David visiting schools, delivering heartfelt speeches, and engaging with students who had been victims of bullying. He shared his personal transformation and emphasized the importance of empathy and understanding. David's genuine passion resonated with the viewers, and his campaign gained significant momentum. John beamed with pride as he watched David become an advocate for change. Their friendship had not only affected David but also inspired a ripple effect, touching the lives of countless others. The unexpected ending to their story unfolded as David's campaign caught the attention of a national anti-bullying organization. Recognizing David's dedication and his ability to connect with young people, the organization approached him with an offer to lead a nationwide anti-bullying initiative. Overwhelmed with gratitude and a sense of purpose, David accepted the role, eager to make a meaningful impact on a larger scale. John continued to support David's endeavors, attending conferences and sharing his own experiences to inspire others. Their unlikely friendship had ignited a movement that aimed to create a more compassionate society, one where empathy triumphed over aggression. In the years that followed, David's anti-bullying campaign flourished, reaching schools, community centers, and even national television networks. His message resonated with people from all walks of life, fostering a cultural shift towards kindness and understanding. As for John, he lived out his remaining years with a profound sense of fulfillment, knowing that his simple act of standing up to a bully had set in motion a chain of events that brought about real change. He realized that it was never too late to make a difference, and his impact on David's life had rippled out far beyond what he could have imagined. When John peacefully passed away at the age of 96, his legacy lived on through David and the countless lives they had touched together. The bond forged between the wise old man and the reformed bully became an enduring symbol of the power of compassion, forgiveness, and the belief in second chances. Their story became an inspiration to others, reminding them that even the smallest acts of kindness can create a ripple effect, shaping the world in unexpected and beautiful ways. And so the tale of the 90-year-old man who put a bully in his place when he mistreated a flight attendant continued to inspire generations to come. The impact of John and David's story spread far and wide, touching the hearts of people across the globe. Media outlets, both local and international, picked up on their inspiring journey, sharing their story with the world. Letters poured in from individuals of all ages, recounting their own experiences with bullying and how John and David's story had given them hope. Teachers began incorporating their tale into their curriculum, using it as a powerful tool to teach empathy and promote kindness among students. Moved by the overwhelming response, David and a team of dedicated volunteers established the Harmony Foundation, an organization focused on promoting empathy, compassion, and conflict resolution in schools and communities. The foundation provided resources, training, and support to educators, students, and parents, fostering an environment where bullying had no place to thrive. Through workshops, seminars, and awareness campaigns, the Harmony Foundation spread its message far and wide. David became a sought-after speaker, sharing his personal journey and inspiring others to stand up against bullying, while emphasizing the importance of forgiveness and growth. The impact of their work extended beyond the school environment. Corporations, community centers, and even government organizations recognized the need for a cultural shift towards kindness. They sought partnerships with the Harmony Foundation, implementing anti-bullying initiatives and fostering inclusive environments within their realms of influence. John's memory lived on as an enduring symbol of resilience and compassion. Schools named libraries and playgrounds after him, and communities erected statues in his honor. His picture, along with a quote, became a fixture in classrooms, reminding students of the power they held to create positive change. As the years went by, the world began to witness a decrease in bullying incidents and a significant increase in empathy and understanding. Children and young adults grew up in an environment where compassion was celebrated, differences were embraced, and bullying was firmly rejected. John's family, who had watched his story unfold with pride, established a scholarship fund in his name. The fund aimed to support underprivileged students who displayed acts of kindness and showed a commitment to making a difference in their communities. The recipients of the scholarship would carry on John's legacy, spreading kindness and empathy to future generations. The unexpected ending to John and David's story surpassed their wildest dreams. What began as a simple act of standing up to a bully on a flight had transformed into a global movement, a testament to the power of compassion and the resilience of the human spirit. John and David's story became a lesson that one act of kindness, no matter how small, could have a profound and lasting impact on individuals, communities, and society as a whole. Their journey reminded the world that change was possible, and it often started with a single person brave enough to make a difference. As the world continued to grapple with its challenges, the story of the 90-year-old man and the reformed bully served as a beacon of hope, a reminder that each person had the power to create a kinder, more inclusive world. Their unexpected ending was not just an ending but a beginning of a new chapter, a testament to the enduring power of compassion and the resilience of the human spirit. In the years that followed, the impact of John and David's work continued to flourish, leaving an indelible mark on society. The Harmony Foundation expanded its reach, establishing chapters in various countries, bringing their message of empathy and kindness to communities around the world. The Foundation's efforts were not limited to addressing bullying alone. They recognized the interconnectedness of social issues and sought to create a more harmonious society overall. They collaborated with other organizations focused on mental health, diversity, and social justice, working together to dismantle systems that perpetuated discrimination and inequality. David's leadership and passion inspired a new generation of advocates. Young individuals from different backgrounds stepped forward, eager to make a difference. They joined the foundation, lending their voices and energy to the movement, ensuring its sustainability and continued growth. One such individual was Maya, a determined and compassionate teenager who had personally experienced the effects of bullying. Maya's encounter with the Harmony Foundation's programs during her school years had transformed her life. With their support and mentorship, she found the courage to stand up for herself and others, becoming an influential advocate for change. Driven by her own experiences, Maya went on to develop innovative initiatives within the Harmony Foundation, targeting cyberbullying and promoting digital well-being. Her work received widespread recognition, and she became a prominent voice in the fight against online harassment. Together, David, Maya, and countless others worked tirelessly, reshaping the narrative around bullying and transforming it from a commonplace occurrence to a societal taboo. Schools adopted comprehensive anti-bullying policies, communities rallied together to create safe spaces, and legislation was enacted to protect victims and hold perpetrators accountable. The once unexpected ending to John and David's story had become a new normal, a world where kindness prevailed, empathy reigned, and every individual felt valued and heard. It was a world in which the lessons learned from the flight incident so many years ago had permeated society's collective consciousness. As the years went by, the Harmony Foundation's impact grew stronger. The organization's work extended beyond schools and communities, influencing policy decisions at the highest levels. Their research and advocacy led to the implementation of national campaigns against bullying and the allocation of resources to support mental health programs in educational institutions. The Foundation's success became a testament to the power of collective action and the transformative potential of individuals who refused to accept the status quo. John's memory lived on as an eternal source of inspiration, a guiding light that reminded everyone that even in the face of adversity, change was possible. And so the unexpected ending to John and David's story evolved into a new beginning, an ongoing narrative of compassion, resilience, and societal transformation. Their legacy served as a constant reminder that the actions of one person, regardless of age or background, could ripple through time, leaving a lasting impact on the world. The world they had envisioned, one where empathy and kindness prevailed, had become a reality, and it was a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit. In the midst of their continued efforts, an unforeseen challenge emerged that tested the resilience of the Harmony Foundation and its advocates. A wave of social and political divisiveness swept across the globe, threatening the progress made in fostering empathy and understanding. As tensions escalated, instances of bullying and discrimination began to resurface, fueled by fear and misunderstanding. The Harmony Foundation faced its greatest challenge yet, navigating through a world that seemed intent on sowing discord. David and Maya, along with the dedicated team at the foundation, refused to let despair overshadow their mission. They recognized that in times of turmoil, their work was more important than ever. They doubled their efforts, seeking innovative ways to bridge divides and restore harmony. They launched initiatives that encouraged open dialogue, bringing together people from diverse backgrounds to engage in respectful conversations. They organized community events, where individuals could share their stories and discover the commonalities that united them. The Harmony Foundation leveraged social media and technology to create virtual platforms for connection and understanding. Online campaigns urge individuals to stand up against bullying and discrimination, using hashtags and viral challenges to spread awareness and mobilize a global community. In collaboration with schools and educational institutions, they developed curricula that prioritized empathy, conflict resolution, and critical thinking. They trained teachers and provided resources to equip the next generation with the skills necessary to navigate a complex and ever-changing world. Their efforts didn't go unnoticed. People from all walks of life, inspired by the Foundation's unwavering commitment, joined the movement. Celebrities, influential figures, and community leaders lent their voices to the cause, amplifying the message of kindness and acceptance. As the storm of division raged on, a glimmer of hope emerged. Small acts of compassion and understanding began to ripple through society, reminding individuals of the power they held to make a difference. Communities banded together, engaging in grassroots efforts to counter hate and bigotry. The media, which had once been a source of sensationalism, shifted its focus to stories of resilience, unity, and positive change. Journalists and content creators highlighted the voices of those advocating for empathy and promoted stories of individuals who had overcome bullying and discrimination. In the face of adversity, the Harmony Foundation's message of harmony and acceptance spread like wildfire. It reached far corners of the world, inspiring pockets of change and sparking conversations that challenged deeply ingrained prejudices. As the years went by, society gradually healed from its divisions. Bullying, once a rampant problem, became increasingly rare. The world had learned from its past mistakes and committed to building a future rooted in compassion and understanding. David, Maya, and the entire Harmony Foundation team celebrated their accomplishments, but they knew their work was far from over. They continued to adapt their strategies, always seeking new ways to tackle emerging challenges and address evolving forms of bullying and discrimination. Their unexpected journey, which began on a plane, had become a lifelong commitment to transforming society. The Harmony Foundation's legacy endured, passed down through generations, ensuring that the world would never forget the power of empathy and the triumph of unity over division. And so the story of John, David, Maya, and the countless individuals who joined the movement remained an ongoing tale, reminding humanity of its capacity for growth, compassion, and the ability to overcome even the most daunting of challenges. Their unexpected ending had become a perpetual reminder that the fight against bullying and discrimination was a journey that required unwavering dedication, but one that held the promise of a brighter, more inclusive future for all. Years turned into decades, and the impact of the Harmony Foundation continued to shape the world. The persistent efforts of David, Maya, and their team had left an indelible mark on society, forever altering the narrative around bullying and discrimination. The Foundation's work had become deeply ingrained in the fabric of communities, creating a culture of empathy, respect, and inclusivity. Schools embraced comprehensive anti-bullying programs as a standard, ensuring the emotional well-being of their students. Governments implemented policies that protected individuals from discrimination and provided resources to support mental health initiatives. The ripple effect of the Harmony Foundation's mission extended far beyond the school walls. Workplaces prioritized nurturing healthy and inclusive environments, valuing the diverse perspectives and contributions of their employees. Communities rallied together, promoting kindness and supporting one another through difficult times. The impact was felt on a global scale. Countries around the world adopted the Foundation's model, tailoring it to their unique cultural contexts. Governments collaborated to address bullying and discrimination as transnational issues, sharing best practices and resources to create a global movement for change. David and Maya, now seasoned advocates, continued to lead the charge, ensuring that the flame of empathy burned brightly. They traveled tirelessly, speaking at international conferences, collaborating with leaders and organizations, and empowering individuals to make a difference in their own communities. Recognition for their unwavering commitment poured in. David and Maya received prestigious awards, cementing their status as global ambassadors for change. They humbly accepted the accolades, knowing that their achievements were the result of a collective effort, a testament to the power of unity and shared purpose. In their twilight years, David and Maya passed the torch to a new generation of advocates. The Harmony Foundation, now a well-established institution, continued to evolve under the guidance of capable leaders. They expanded their initiatives to address emerging challenges, such as online harassment, the intersectionality of discrimination, and the promotion of mental well-being. The world that John, the 90-year-old man who put a bully in his place, had dreamed of had become a reality. It was a world where individuals were judged not by their differences, but by the content of their character. It was a world where compassion was the cornerstone of society, and where the seeds of kindness sown long ago had blossomed into a collective spirit of empathy. As the sun set on their lives, David, Maya, and the generations of advocates who followed them knew that their unexpected journey had made an enduring impact on the world. Their story became a timeless inspiration, a reminder that even the smallest act of courage could spark a movement and reshape the course of history. In their memory, the Harmony Foundation established the John Memorial Fellowship, providing opportunities for young leaders who carried the torch of compassion and sought to create a better world. The fellowship supported research, innovation, and projects that aimed to address the root causes of bullying and discrimination, ensuring that the fight for harmony would continue for generations to come. And so the story of John, David, Maya, and the Harmony Foundation became woven into the collective narrative of humanity, a testament to the unwavering belief that a single act of kindness can ignite a chain reaction of transformation. Their legacy lived on as a reminder that in the face of adversity, the power of compassion and unity could prevail, shaping a world where every individual could thrive and be celebrated for who they were.